Standing by.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Complete.
Konnichigen, Ohayou gozaimasu, is your favorite superstar maniac, the multi-dimensional Tajigen Khaiden, a sentient star cluster and many cosmic minds combined in VTuber, the singer form. It's time to be champions once again, Tajigen, for the third time now. Pokemon champions. Are we reaching the point in which the game has been out for like a month now? Because I remember the first champion stream we did was like the game had been out for like a week already. Let me check the release date for that. And then as usual, we'll talk about the schedule for this week and all that. 8 April. Yeah, I mean in about a week, I guess it's gonna be a month or so. Meta settling in. I think there's a competition that started and I registered the team and I don't know if I'm gonna keep using that team all the time. So I actually went off stream yesterday. Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. And I trained a couple Pokemon in Legend CA. I was doing a bit of hunting. I did manage to find that Galarian Farfetch'd we were looking for. created a bunch of donuts. You know, we'll be ready for Legend CA on Saturday. But I found another bloody shiny Staryu. So it's all about the stars, the superstars. It's all online. And it's ironic because I prefer regular Starmie as opposed to shiny Starmie because of the purple coloring it has. But I did evolve one of those Staryus into a Starmie and I put it in home. And then I have it visiting champions. We're gonna retrieve it right now. Well, not right now, but in a moment when we go into the game. But first, yes, let's talk about the schedule. Tomorrow, 5.1 Alliance Raid start plus a little bit more, which is mostly gonna be the Pixie Ally Society stuff for that. I'm starting to think some of those patches will have to be split across 3 streams or so, based on the content we ambitiously want to do for all of it. But yeah, voice is a bit weak. Voice is a bit weak today. Hold on, let me have some water. Yeah, voice is feeling a bit weak right now. But it can be that way on Thursday sometimes, but yeah. Then Legend CA, maybe at last, is the final CA stream. We're gonna be pursuing a specific, like, special Pokemon. I don't know if the boss fight is gonna be tougher than Rayquaza, but we'll see. And then FF14, Crafting Mania. Because I've been going crazy with crafting stuff. Yesterday, I had a lot of free time that I mostly used to go crazy with crafting in FF14 because I wanted at least every one of the classes that will be using the crystalline mean needs to be at least like level 70 or so. I did the whole Alchemist Stormblood storyline, among other things. And that storyline was insane, by the way. I did not expect the direction in which they took it, but that's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say without spoilers. But yeah. What else? Mostly that. So there's still a ways to go, though, and I won't have time even before that stream, so we'll still do plenty. Tomorrow, I think it's only going to be the one Alliance raid. There's no more group content. Future patches we're going to be doing from Shadowbringers will have more group content, like we had in Stormblood mostly, not that long ago. Where it's like, it's going to be, some of them are going to be like the normal raid series, and then a trial, and then Alliance raid, and, well, not all at the same time, but something like that. The most time-consuming part tomorrow, potentially, will be queuing up for the damn thing, for the Alliance raid. It's gonna be even worse for the normal raids. That's what becomes so time-consuming. But we're in it for the long haul with those Final Fantasy Fridays as usual. We shall see how long it goes on for. Right then, let me set up the stage with the Switch so that we go into Champions and become champions no matter what we do. It's right there in the title. It's like every tier in this is the champion tier because the game is called Pokemon Champions. The game is not called Pokemon Pokeball, Pokemon Great Ball, Pokemon Ultra Ball, Pokemon Master Ball. No. Therefore, every tier is a champion tier, right? Right? That makes sense. Anyway, let's Tajigen travel. Whoa. Hold on. I always have to lower the volume. Hold on a minute. My sources are all like mixed up right now, I think. This is not good because the volume I'm lowering right now makes it so that the notifications are also lower than volume, I think. That's not right. It should be separate. Usually for this. Anyway, let's log in. One of the first things I need to do is to retrieve the Pokemon I have from home, which are a couple shiny. So yeah, the other one was Trunks, the blue Ralts that is now a Gallade. But yeah, Global Challenge Special Roster, I think that's like a thing here, right? Friday, April 24, yeah, the Global Challenge. I don't think I can register another team, I don't know. We saw this before, I think, but today is when it starts. What did I say about the news there? Well, we'll find out, Oh yeah, VGC Competition Live, that's the one. Yeah, that's what we gotta check. But first, let me just get goodies and all that. It still feels like it's loud, isn't it? Doesn't it? But I hate this because... Oh, wait. Now my sources are separate, I think. Yeah, because... the volume I lowered was like for notifications. Notifications should not be lower than volume, but we'll see. Okay. Then, alright. I think it's always in Recruit, right? Yes. We got a couple shinies. We got a couple shinies. That's a lot of blue for the Starmie as well. What is great is that one Starmie is meant for doubles, one Starmie is meant for singles. Funny enough, this double Starmie, I was thinking of doing Surf Blizzard so that we hit both Pokemon on the other side, right? But I just went for a meta build as recommended by a website anyway, and we ended up with a physical attacker Starmie, which also sets it apart from the other Starmie. Oh yeah, and I named this Starmie Gemini. I gave it the nickname Gemini because, well, there's a lot going on there, right? Gemini is like the twin star. The Obscuria, like the Greek version is called that. Gemini comes from the Roman pantheon, all of that. But yeah, like constellations, stars that are named after it, they tend to have the twin star thing going on. I recall in Kamen Rider Forza when they were doing like the horoscopes. The horoscope that ended up being Gemini was like the split personality of a character, basically, that did not have a split personality originally. What's going on with the sound? What the hell just happened? What was that frame drop? And I mean, sometimes the PC is doing weird things. I don't know why it does that. Hold on, there's some programs I'm gonna close in the background that may not be the culprits at all, but I'm always closing them here and there. What a mess, what a mess. I think we can increase the volume slightly. I know it's lower right now because of the screen I'm in, but... So yeah, now I will have different teams, I guess, but... As long as I can put different Pokemon on a team like that, I don't know. Spiritomb will still be there because it still should be there. Do we insist on Palafin? I think for doubles Palafin is still a good idea, actually. Oh, they don't have any items, right? Can I still make them hold an item that somebody else is holding? Also, this Chimico... Have I stopped the... Has the trial stopped? Well, I'll replace it. Still wanted to insist on Gourgeist, but maybe not for this team, not as much. I mean, no, it's gonna be Mega Starmie, right? So no Aggron there. Hydreigon gone. Did we ever do anything with Mousehold here? I think we didn't. Meowscarada is fun. The double weakness to Bug, I guess, I don't know. The other team, though, I wanted to bring Gallade into it, but Incineroar is still fun. Incineroar. Actually, I should have Incineroar in here instead, maybe. That's what I wanted to do. Now, for the items. The problem is... Okay. We have the Starmie Knight. As long as it's okay for it to hold it. It can hold it? Okay, good. That's what I was concerned about. How many teams can you make? 3? Only 3? Or will I get more teams when I make the 3? Well, okay. We're starting to lean a bit more into taking it more seriously in terms of the meta. Just a little bit, though. Just a little bit. Yeah, look at the stats. Liquidation, Aqua Jet, Zen, Headbutt, Protect. Actually, I think one of those was going to change. Which one was it? There was a move I couldn't give. Oh, yeah, no. Trunks is going to have one of the moves change. Instead of Night Slash, it's Shadow Sneak, but I couldn't learn it in Legend CA. Either I didn't have the TM or I can't learn it there. Speaking of Shadow Sneak, yeah, Spiritomb has it as well. What did I give you, Spiritomb? A Citrus Berry, right? Especially when we use Curse. What did I give Palafin? What the hell is Palafin holding? Lumberry seems like a decent idea. Okay, yeah. Incineroar is holding a Quick Claw. We might change that, but who's gonna hold leftovers here? Maybe I should give leftovers to someone. Leftovers are always a good idea. Nobody's holding leftovers on this team. Certainly not Holucha. I'm not gonna give them to Holucha, but... Do we have a weakness policy? Like, we could use that, or... You know, for Meowscarada, because it has a double weakness, if we get hit by a bug move, there's that, or Focus Sash, or... anyway, yeah, it's still gonna be... You know what, I'll give leftovers to Incineroar. Let's see how that feels. Flare Blitz makes you lose some health. I don't know. Bright Powder is always a good idea, maybe. Yeah, because that Gallade is not gonna be... Hold on. Yeah, okay, let's try Focus Sash. Yeah, that Gallade is not gonna Mega Evolve. And also, I will leave only one Pokemon with a Mega Stone. I can't wait until we have multiple different, like, gimmicks all at the same time. One of these Pokemon will Dynamax or Gigantamax. One of these Pokemon will Mega Evolve. One of these Pokemon will Terastallize. You could probably only do one per battle or so, but still. It's gonna benefit when you don't give them Mega Stones and all that. You're gonna benefit from that. I mean, Choice Scarf may actually be decent. Come to think of it. Maybe Choice Scarf is the way to go, but do we need to increase speed that much? If anything, is Choice Band, I think, is the one that increases attack. I mean, Bright Powder might just do the trick. Yeah. That's the doubles team. This is the singles team, but it can also be a doubles team, but yeah. We'll see how we feel about that. I still insist on using my favorite, so it's like, no matter what the other opponent is using, I want to use Starmie and Spiritomb at least, and then the third tends to be Palafin because I like to do the henshin. But what about the VGC competition, though? I just made this team, and we're not even going to use it because I registered another team, because this was a while ago. Masters Division, I'm not ready for this. No, I don't think this is active yet, depending on, like... If I withdraw... Well, I'm just gonna use this team. I'm just gonna use the team, not the end of the world. I mean, yeah, I don't know. What's the problem with that? I can keep going back and forth between this and the other thing, and let's go for rank battles and let's go for doubles. Oh yeah, the win-loss record. Let me open the document I used for this, so that we have it show on the stream. And then, where is my thingy? There it is. Today's battles, 0 of 0, which kind of makes it like a like an ooh face when it's 0-0. It's always funky. Some of these battles leave me with that face, I gotta tell you. Sometimes in my favor, sometimes not in my favor. But yeah, there are about 12 days left for this season. May 12th, depending on the time zones. Oh, Marshall! Is this gonna be a fighting team? This is an Elite Four member in Unova. It's Marshall! I think it's with one L with that Marshall. But alright. Alright. Oh wait, did I end up using this team? I guess I did. Forgot to change the team. Alright. I think we do want Palafin here, or... Shall we insist on Starmie instead? And I still insist on Spiritomb. Incineroar. Oh, I forget this is doubles. Once again, I forget. Palafin. Spiritomb, Starmie, Incineroar. Let's do this. Yeah, because I wanted to use that other Starmie that I had specifically for doubles. Is this a bot? I didn't see standing by from that person. Feels like I'm facing a bot. Who knows? That's okay with me. Their behavior in battle might tell me. I don't know. Alright. Then let's see where this takes us. Good old flip turn. We gotta do it against you. And then Poltergeist on Gengar. Could we do foul play instead, I wonder? Let's just do... This is a bot. I think this is a bot. Yeah. Something tells me. Flip that turn, Palafin. Super effective. Really tanked that, though. Really tanked that move there. But we'll switch to... Well, Starmie... No, Incineroar... Both of them are in danger of a super effective move, I guess. We'll switch to Starmie then. See if we can Mega Evolve. Very well. Very well. Ugh. Yeah. That's gonna hit hard, but it would have hit harder as Incineroar. Ah! Poltergeist failed. Is that a Bright Powder they're holding, or is there another reason for that? Anyway, I would do Surf, except it's also gonna hit Spiritomb. That's the thing, Surf maybe is not that good for double battles. I forget that it can hit, you know, the teammate. Blizzard might still be a good idea though, but not with the other Starmie I was doing. We still got to insist on Poltergeist. Let me check something. Yeah, accuracy is 90. That's the move itself. I completely forget what the accuracy of that move is. Anyway, Mega Evolution! I guess Mega Starmie has grown on me. I'll keep saying that, but it's like, ugh, I don't know. Alright, let's make you faint completely. Yeah, neither of these Mega evolved. Both Steelix and Gengar have Mega Evolution. I don't think it's just because it's a bot or something like that. Quite the damage on that Stomping Tantrum could have been greater than that. Poltergeist failed again. Would have been decent against Steelix right there, I don't know. To do Surf would indeed be super effective right there against Steelix, but I think we try a Thunderbolt on this bad boy, and it's time for a curse. It's time for a curse on Steelix here. Otherwise, Poltergeist might be decent. Sanda Bordo! Let's go. Asumero will have super effective damage against Spiritomb, maybe. Fake Tears, okay. Yeah. The behavior would be different on a player. Well done, my dear superstar. My dear Starmie. Alright. I think, well, we don't want to bring out Incineroar, that's for sure. Not against Asumero. So it's time to go back to Palafin. I just cursed the Pokemon I'm gonna hit with Palafin because, yeah. We should do Shadow Sneak against Asumero, I think. Yoshihiro Henshin, Ikuze! Speaking of Henshin Heroes, I have almost now caught up with Ultraman New Generation Stars and made Tante Precure. I think I won't have time to catch up with them before they have a new episode this week, especially New Generation Stars, because tomorrow for that one. So I'll have even more to catch up with, but not that much, so that will help. Anyway, a Wave Crash on Steelix and then Shadow Sneak on Asumero. I'm pretty sure this is a bot we're facing. Let me have some water in the meantime. That's what I was hoping for. With that Shadow Sneak. Still wonder what this game is gonna feel like playing it on the phone or something. It's gonna drain the hell out of my battery, most likely. Oh yeah, I don't know if I mentioned it. No, I think I did it in between the stream on Saturday and this stream. I picked up an Ultraman mobile game. I thought it was only available in Japan, but like New Generation Stars on their YouTube channel. They keep having ads in between, and this time I actually paid attention to the ads. Because they're actually like in the video itself, they're not like YouTube ads, but yeah, I downloaded that game. I downloaded the card game they have as well, just haven't actually checked it out. Let's go for Poltergeist on Charizard. See if that hits. Either we lagged or that's actually a player somehow. I don't know. Okay, good game, good game. Whether it's a bot or not, the win counts. Because, hey, we can still lose against the bot. We can still have that happen. I think that's yet to happen. I think anybody I've ever lost against in this game has been a player. We haven't had that happen against a bot. Let me take a screenshot here. Might be good for a future thumbnail, something like this. I was looking for a nice shot. Edit team. Let's edit the team. Or rather, wait. Yeah, we choose this one for doubles. That's what we do. Okay. We'll see how it feels. It's probably gonna be against a player now, so we'll see. I may not even choose Starmie. That's gotta be a player with that kind of name. But I may not even choose Starmie, but we'll see. Galade is not necessarily built for doubles. I think it's meant more for singles. So if so, I might replace this Galade with somebody else. But let's see. I do see Incineroar once again. And quite a few grass types in there. I think we don't do Palafin. I want to do Spiritomb still. Do we want to go for Galade? I think I do want to go for Galade, but no. Is Galade a good idea here? Screw it, let's do it. Trunks, Gemini. Incineroar versus Incineroar, maybe? No, we need a grass type just in case. Even if they just get burnt by my Incineroar, my dear Meowscarada. Have I actually checked the moves of that Meowscarada? I don't think I have. Also, yeah, I forgot to actually recruit Pokemon. There's probably some new Pokemon to recruit. Bam, 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 bam. Venusaur and Incineroar. Okay. We do have super effective damage against Venusaur. Let's see how this goes, though. Two shiny Pokemon there, look at that. That sucks that the attack fell there, though. Let's use a curse on Incineroar, because I'm cheeky like that. Sacred Sword would also be super effective against Incineroar. I feel like Incineroar is the bigger danger to worry about here, maybe. Yeah, we're gonna do it like this. Sacred Sword on Incineroar. Ah, this song is so delightful to hear. And hear as well. Mega Venusaur, okay. I don't know why I didn't expect it. Each and every one of the songs sounds so good. So good. Oh yeah, I forgot. I wanted to give Shadow Sneak to Gallade. I should do that. I should do that. Okay. Oh, you want to do status, do you? Let's give you a curse then. They can easily switch out, but you know, they'll be forced to do it. They'll be forced to do it, maybe. Who is faster here? I gave top speed to Gallade. I can see Incineroar being faster. We shall see. That was a fake out we got. I mean, we already saw that. Yeah, I don't know. Let's try Poltergeist on Venusaur, I guess. Back to Sacred Sword against Incineroar. I just keep saying it the way they say it in Smash, because of course I gotta do it. But it's a Sharpness Gallade. Didn't even check the ability, actually. It may not have Sharpness. I need to check that. I forgot to do a few things. Let's do it after this battle if I don't forget. Nice. Trunks moved first. Beautiful. I got the feeling it was not gonna be enough to make it faint with one hit. Because the attack got reduced. That attack got reduced. That does suck. Otherwise, I think it would have been enough to make it faint. Actually, that is kind of a surprise. But alright. Oh, it had to be a crit, huh? Would it have been enough to make it faint, had it not been a crit? A critical hit. There's that curse. They gotta switch out now. Now is the time to do it. Alright. We have so many disadvantages here. Meowscarada's moves. We need to take a look at that. We need to go back to the training room after this either way. So let's see where it takes us. But here... It's gotta be a Zen Headbutt against Venusaur, I think. Mega versus Mega, I guess. I don't know. No. Wait. We gotta take out Incineroar with an Aqua Jet, but... You know we're gonna get Giga Drain by Venusaur. That's gotta be what happens. Anyway, Mega Evolution! Wait, what? What the hell? Don't do that, no! Wait, what happened to the connection now? I was about to say, we've seen both types of Mega Starmie, both colors. What the hell happened with my controller there? And the game even paused, like... What happened? What happened to the connection from that? Ooh, not enough to make me faint. Not enough to make my Gemini faint. I love that name. That name really does fit. Maybe I will just give Superstar to the other one. Superstar and Gemini. Battle name, they call it here. I love that. Not a nickname, a battle name. I think perhaps we'll benefit from actually using Protect. Let's give it a try and see where that takes us. And... what are the differences with the moves here? No grassy terrain. Always a critical hit. Flower Trick, Petal, Blizzard. Okay, actually, yeah, this is a good idea. And then because Starmie is protecting, let's see how this feels. Because Gemini is protecting, I should be using the nicknames I actually have here, right? I don't expect that's gonna do a lot of damage to Sylveon right there. Certainly not to Venusaur, but yeah. Yeah, there's the Focus Sash. Not the usage I was thinking of with Meowscarada there. But that works out, I guess. I doubt we're winning this battle, but surviving for as long as I can. Doing what I can here. A Zen Headbutt on Venusaur. I don't think I want to do like a Sucker Punch on Sylveon. So it might be nice to guarantee a hit, but I don't know. Let's hope this does some good damage. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think instead of doing Petal, that move I did with Masquerada last turn, I should have done this in the first place. Well, okay. Yeah, a crit is always a crit. We're giving a better fight than I thought. This is another one where it's like turning around. We're probably still gonna lose, depends on their last Pokemon, but this is brilliant. This is cool. This is cool. Drampa. I don't have any super effective damage against Drampa. It's gotta be a Zen Headbutt here. And then, well, a Sucker Punch on Drampa, I guess. We got them down to their last Pokemon. We get a good fight. Sucker Punch. Can you dig it, Sucker? I just love saying that. We actually won this! Oh my god! Oh my god, what a fight! What the hell was this? This was Pokemon Champions, baby! This is why we gotta keep playing this. Wow! Are you kidding me? We still need to go on. We still need to go and change this. Does edit team from the screen I saw here? This doesn't do anything, right? It needs to be outside of this. Yeah, you edit who the Pokemon are on the team, not their moves and all that. Okay. ちょっと待ってください. That was incredible. Last stream we also had like a battle, where like they got turned around crazy. What a turnaround, Tajigen. That was insane. That was insane. What a great win. What a great win. We still gotta change. First of all, Gallade. Hopefully we have enough VP for all this. We still need to go for Shadow Sneak. It's good to have a move like that. And that's the reason why we should not give it a choice item. Sharpness is indeed what we got for the ability. Perfect. We lose the benefit of Sharpness if we use Shadow Sneak, but I still think this is what we should do. Otherwise, we may return to Night Slash. It's okay. We'll see. Masquerada's moves though. Also, Starmie. What is Mega Starmie's ability? I haven't paid attention to that. Yeah. I haven't even seen that. This remains with Incineroar, but for Masquerada, the ability Overgrow. What's the power of Pokemon's grass? I'm at 50% HP drops. Protein might be better. Protein is always like a fun one to go for. But Flower Trick, Petal Blizzard, I think, and Grassy Glide. We gotta change one of these, I think. I don't know. What would be another choice here? Well, a counter. Needs to be attack though, preferably. Look at those counters that Masquerada can learn. I didn't know he could learn that. Thunder Punch. What would I want Thunder Punch for? Exactly. U-turn might be a different one to go for. Flower Trick is a must-have, to be honest. I think so too, Aizen. I think so too. Yeah. But Pollen Puff though. It's just, you know, it's a special move. Acrobatics, and then nothing is held anymore, but I think Focus Sash is still a good idea. Toxic Spikes. Good old Spikes. Triple Axle. Mostly we want to think about potential counters to a Fire type. Fire, Flying. Oh yeah, Thunder Punch would be good against a Flying type. Right. And with Protein, it would be even better. That's what I'm undecided on. I think it should be Protein if we're gonna do this, because we'll have fewer grass moves. But I'm undecided as whether I want to keep Grassy Glide in there. I don't think so. When will I have Grassy Terrain? Do I have anybody that's using Grassy Terrain on the team? Will I have one? I think the answer is no. So no. Let's keep Petal Blizzard. Like, Grassy Glide is what we're gonna replace first. Hi. The helping hand. If we want to insist on. If we want to insist on double battles with Masquerada. What team you running? Well, I'm not doing like a specific team, Aizen. Just my team right now. What did we have? Starmie, Gallade, Incineroar, Masquerada, Spiritomb, Palafin. Yeah. Mostly like, as the title says, I'm just hardcore casual or casually hardcore. I don't know which one. I don't know which one, but I'm not thinking about the meta entirely. So like, oh, this seems like fun. Let's do it. Speaking of which, we should go recruit. I keep forgetting to do that. Anyway, what are we gonna do here? Say Sucker Punch is nice. A little bit less power than something else might have. Throat Chop. Now that's a different story right there. Foul play as well. That's 3 dark types. That's true. I don't mind repeating the types, especially because you're just choosing 1 or 2 of them. We're repeating water types. You're right that is 3 dark types still. Masquerada was already considering changing. Agility, rest, trick, I still, I want to keep Masquerada for a long time, so I still want to think about the moves like this. Fine, you know what? I'll do a Power Gem. No, not Power Gem. Sanda Punch. Just so I get to call it out like that. Sanda Punch! Something like that. We're in trouble against fairy types at this rate, though. So I'm gonna leave it like that, but I might take Masquerada out of the team. Or I'm obsessing over a Pokemon that can Mega Evolve, but then I'm not Mega Evolving them because I'm leaving that to Gemini, my Starmie here, right? So when I put Dragonite or Aggron, I feel like, oh no, wait, what a waste. But nah. Let's see. Or maybe I do go for Gorgeist after all, because yes, I must. Drake Meteor, Dragon Pulse, maybe we go for Holucha after all. Well, let's do the teams right there. Masquerada. Whoever comes in here is gonna get the Focus Sash. Never mind. Yeah, perhaps Sylveon is still a decent idea here. Yawn should not be underestimated. Nobody has Fake Out. I should give Fake Out to someone. If I give Fake Out to Sylveon, if he can even learn that, he would become a Fairy type Fake Out, right? Even if you're going for casuals, you at least need like a bulky tank so you can run Trick Room. Spiritomb is kind of close to that. Well, it's not bulky, but it would benefit from Trick Room. I'm not thinking of Trick Room at all. Since I have a bunch of speedy... Well, a bunch I say, and it's really... Who is it? Starmie, Trunks, the guy laid here. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, Sylveon. Or perhaps Gengar after all. I want to be cheeky. Like, I have a Ghost type with Curse, and I have a Ghost type with Destiny Bond. Yeah. But we want to talk about bulky types, and there's this. Just, that Earthquake can be a double-edged sword. Let's see how we feel about Aggron. Aggron treated me so well, but then not to Mega Evolve Aggron feels so wrong. I don't know. Or then, or if we want to give somebody a Focus Sash, I guess I give it to Dragonite. Let's see what it feels like. Casual, I said. This is indeed casual. However, let's take another detour before more battles. Let's recruit. I don't think I have enough to recruit them permanently, so here's the great thing. I learned this recently. You may be aware of this already, Tajigen, but if you're not, if the timer expires for one that you recruited temporarily, it doesn't get released automatically. You just don't get to use it and it takes up space in your box, but you can still save up the VP or the ticket if you manage to get one to recruit it permanently, and that's so cool. That's so nice of Game Freak. I don't know if Game Freak made this game, but that's so nice of the freaks that made this game. You gotta be a freak to make a Pokemon game, right? You gotta be a maniac. They love using the word maniac. Such as Hexmaniacs. Such as yours truly, maybe. There you go. It's not just Hexmaniac that uses the word maniac, and it's not the first one that ever used that. Alright. Talonflame. Reverse Flare Blitz, Giga Impact Taunt. Beautiful, beautiful Alolan Ninetales. I love it so much. But Charizard, huh? Charizard, the golden child. Yeah, this is a Charizard that needs to become Mega Charizard X from the look of it. At least if it's about stab. Torkoal with what ball is that? A Moon Ball? Interesting. Oranguru the Sociable? They can have titles in Recruit as well? I didn't know that. Oranguru is to be strongly considered, especially with this moveset. My Hexmania is just going hard on that. See, now I want to have Arcaludon. Now instead of Dragonite, we have this Arcaludon. But let's see. Meowstic. Ambor. Flare Blitz, Low Kick, Knockoff, Superpower. Basque Legion. Basque Legion, though. Swift Swim. Yeah, that's gotta be a rain team. That's gotta be a rain dance team. One day I might make it. Is Ludicolo in this game? First thing I think about is Ludicolo and Mirror B. With Samba. Or whatever that song was in Colosseum. But I mean, we could have it with Pelipper and then Basque Legion with Swift Swim. No, I still remember, we had a trainer we faced in Pokemon Violet in Kitakami that was like fearsome with that rain dance team, I think it was. You have 2 Dragon types already, although our Khaiden will give fairy coverage. Well, here's the thing, it's gonna replace Dragonite. It's not gonna be with Dragonite, right? I do have to think about these things overall, though. So it's a good point you're making, Aizen, because we only have so much box space, right? I like our Khaiden, though, but... Screw it. We'll make it be temporary anyway. I don't have enough for permanent. If we feel we need to release it, we release it. Others may be released as well. Yeah. That's the way it is. The question is, do we change the moves? Can you change the moves of a temporary Pokemon? I don't even know. But yeah, we have like Hydreigon, Dragonite, our Khaiden. Fairy coverage is a good idea. I think instead of a Focus Sash, maybe we do something else. Electro Shot, Snarl, Roar, Thunder Wave. I think I want to change that though. But first, what to make you hold? Oh, these are the recent ones. Okay. Stat boost, power boost, focus band. Focus band, I guess it's alright. Because I gave a bright powder to Galate right there. Maybe I buy items after all. King's Rock instead. Why don't we do the good old Quick Claw? I'll do that, because it's gonna be a slow one. Our Khaiden, I mean. That's the doubles team, right? It's still... Okay. Let's train here. If we can change its moves. Oh, there it is right there. Yeah. This is a problem, though. What, Earth or Electro Shot, perhaps? Oh, what does Electro Shot do, then? But that, that moveset, I don't like it anymore. I want to use a Steel move and a Dragon move, at least. Or, screw it. Let's do it this way, and... Electro Shot. Electro, I should say. Give me a second. I do think about it to a certain extent, right? That's why I can't just say I'm completely casual about it. But then, the word hardcore casual, right? Casual hardcore, I don't know. What does Electro Shot do? Against a charging status, attacks following turn, the user uses special attacks boost by 1 stage on the turn this move is used. That's not it right there. Snarl, Roar. There's usage. This is a very utility-based our Khaiden. Had I paid attention to that, I wouldn't have wasted my recruit here on our Khaiden like this, but it's okay. I may release that Chimeco, I didn't even use it. Let's see how we feel about it. I'm most likely not even gonna choose it. Out of the 4 I choose, I don't know. We shall see. Let's battle. I just want to battle. There's some rewards left to be collected. I just want to battle now again. And see how we feel about this team. It has quite a little bit of blue going on with that shiny Starmie and that shiny Galate, right? The reason I'm naming that Galate Trunks is because it's kind of like Trunks' hairstyle in Dragon Ball, but then it's like... It goes from purple, not that regular Galate is purple, but it goes from purple to that last sort of blue color, right? That's what they ended up doing in Super. Now then, for the team... See, if I had a Dragon move, our Khaiden would be chosen here, I think. But... I think... Gemini... Do we want to insist on Gemini? I think we do. I just want to use this team. Screw it. This is not a bot, is it? No. I don't think so. Good luck. Thank you, Aizen. Oh, which one was this? This song? I think it's one of the originals from this game, right? Well, look at this. That Whimsicott is gonna be trouble, huh? Okay, I still must insist on... What if we just protect first? Oh, no, this is not Champions exclusive. Where was this from again? There's no Sword and Shield, is it? Or the Alola games? Let's see protect, And I will be cheeky with that Whimsicott because I can. Incineroar would do well against it. Well, decently. No, well, yeah, Fairy is neutralized from fire. Mega Evolution! If we go for singles battles, we'll return to the other Starmie though. Mega Charizard. Why? So water is still super effective there. However, we must protect this first turn. Yeah, water will not be that effective anymore against a drought like that. I can see a Solar Beam coming from that Whimsicott. Or Charizard! Instead. Thank goodness for the protection. Dazzling Gleam is gonna hurt Spiritomb quite a bit. Let's see how much damage that is. It should be able to take it. Curse might make it faint though. We'll see. It's not like all I should do is curse with Spiritomb, right? But I'm just cheeky like that. Well, 1 HP. Alright. 1 freaking HP. Very well then. The question is, should I go for an Aqua Jet against Charizard? No, let's try Liquidation. Let's risk it. No, because water power is reduced right now, so we're not in a good situation. Also, this lag is not good either, if lag is what it can be called. Yeah, because I want to try Shadow Sneak against Whimsicott to at least do some damage. I don't know. Ugh, never mind. They're gonna move first. Maybe I should give Tailwind to someone. I'm remembering all the great double battles we had in Violet with Khaiden. My dear Khaiden, Kilowattrel. Using that Tailwind all the time. Is Kilowattrel in this game? I gotta get it. I gotta get myself another one, if so, in Violet and transfer it here. I'll train some Pokemon in Violet as well. Just, you know, we still only have so much space in the boxes, and I'm only in the Great Ball tier. When I make it to Ultra Ball, hopefully I do, we'll get 5 more slots, right? This neutralizes leftovers, basically. Cool. Because the game is still a bit loud. Okay. Yeah, it's gotta be Incineroar. Okay, yeah. Good thing we got Incineroar out here. I think either we should protect or try a Zen Headbutt against Venusaur right there. So they waste a turn with their Tailwind. I'm gonna protect. I think that's the right way to do it. Incineroar, on the other hand, should go for a Flare Blitz against Venusaur, I think. That Venusaur might Mega Evolve. Oh no, wait. Charizard already Mega Evolved. My bad. Ugh. Never mind, we're going to sleep. But yeah, I think Protect was the right move with Starmie. Otherwise, Zen Headbutt. It's all about that Zen Headbutt. The Drought may also run out. We gotta stall. We gotta stall right there. That's what we gotta do, huh? We're still working with that curse, by the way. Yeah, switching out, you know, it can be something you want to avoid doing. That players want to avoid doing, so yeah. We still gotta try hitting a Flare Blitz right there. Against Whimsicott, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Depends on whether Incineroar wakes up or not. But maybe we should have tried it against Venusaur as well. That's gonna hit hard. I don't think we're surviving that one. To do Protect again could have been a decent attempt, but I don't think that was a good idea there. Khalid here is gonna be in trouble if we're still up against that Whimsicott. Otherwise, it may do decently. Yeah, it took that hit nicely enough. I can see Venusaur with an Earthquake right there. Especially given that they kept their Charizard as a flying type with Mega Charizard Y. I can see it being a combo that this player has going on. Good. That's why Curse can be great. Oh yes. Well, this can go either way. This battle can go either way here. Let's see which way it goes. I keep being sort of an all-out offense kind of person. Like Misty said once, all-out offense. Yeah, the Basket Legion is gonna be trouble as well. What to do. Shadow Sneak, I think, is what I want to insist on against Basket Legion right there. Because Incineroar is also in trouble. I don't know. Feels like Basket Legion is a bigger danger, so I want to concentrate all my fire on it. Whatever hits, because I don't know what's going to hit here. They still have their Tailwind. I need more utility, perhaps. I don't know. Let's do some decent damage. Yeah, that was a bit more damage than I expected it to be. I didn't think it would get us into the 70%. Solar Beam again. That's gonna hit hard. That's gonna hit hard. Because he has Stab, you know, and his Solar freaking Beam. That's gonna hit hard as well. Not hard enough to make my dear Incineroar faint. Oh yes. That's a bit of recoil there. Well done waking up, Incineroar. Go for the darkest Lariato. Lariato. Yamino Lariato. Lariat of Darkness is really what I'm saying there, but I don't know how to say darkest in Japanese. The harsh sunlight faded. Ugh, a bit too late. A bit. The Tailwind also went out. Okay. Well, it's gotta be a Psycho Cut against Venusaur here. Who's gonna be faster? It comes down to that. Who's faster? Who hits first? Who hits hardest? This can go either way. Let's see. Let's see. These battles we're having here. What the hell, man? So interesting. Champions has treated us so well. Psycho Cut! Whew! Is that a Focus Sash? Okay. Would have been enough to make it faint otherwise, but does Incineroar move first? No, it doesn't. If Gallade keeps moving before Venusaur, though, we have this next, Here's the thing. Let's not take chances, shall we? Shadow Sneak should do the trick. I might have made a mistake here. I don't think so. I don't know. I want to be on the safe side with that. I'm panicking, maybe. Alright. Shadow Sneak to ensure we get that win. What a win. What a win. What a hell of a win. Another Khaiden, another turnaround, turnabout, as they were saying in Phoenix Wright. Khaiden Saiban. Incredible. Absolutely incredible battle. Nice! Win 10 battles using Starmie, win 10 battles using Psychic type Pokemon. Let's go. Let's go. We just continue with it. We just continue with it right away. I guess we're prioritizing doubles. So much for being casual. That's even more competitive, one might argue. But yeah, that helps with the Great Bolt here and all that. Let's do a bunch of these. Let's then exit and get our rewards. See how we feel about it. How do we feel about our lineup against this player? Well, it feels to me like I gotta have Incineroar out first. Along with who? Along with who? Because I don't think it should be Starmie. I think perhaps it's Trunks. I'm not sure though. Do we finally do our Caludon? I'm just insisting on Spiritomb and yeah, I mean, it's like our Caludon and Palafin, especially our Caludon, never get used. I don't want to think about it too hard. That's why I'm saying I'm being casual to an extent. Yeah, we do it like this. I'm still hoping we can have 6v6, you know? It should still be an extra mode. Maybe only in casual, it's okay, I don't know. Let's go. Corviknight, Venusaur. There's a lot of Pokemon weak to fire on their team, right? That's why I insisted on Incineroar coming out first. But... Can we risk a Swords Dance? Screw it, let's risk a Swords Dance and see where that takes us. It's gonna be a Psycho Cut on Venusaur here. Somebody's gonna get really hurt though. That Corviknight might hurt my Gallade a lot. But I'm gonna risk it. Let's try a Psycho Cut, shall we? I love that name, Psycho Cut. So cool. Psycho Kata. If we want to call it out Tokusatsu style even more. Anime style, Tokusatsu style. Man, I want to keep up with all the series, all the Henshin Hero series. Ultraman New Generation Stars is mostly a clip show of past series, but because I'm still relatively new to Ultraman, it benefits me. But the real one, quote unquote, is gonna be Ultraman Tio. When was it? June or July? I tried doing this years ago in 2023. Hirogaru Sky Precure, King Oger. Because my ADHD is doing ADHD things and all that, I eventually dropped them, but one day I'll go back to them, especially King Oger. But Precure, man, Precure. Ah, look at that. You're buffing, I'm buffing, everybody's buffing. Or rather, half the teams here are buffing. Alright. Alright. Very well, very well. We need to flare blitz on Corviknight here, and I don't think Incineroar is moving before Corviknight, but let's Shadow Sneak on Venusaur. Again on Venusaur. We're seeing quite a bit of Venusaur here. Interesting. I'm seeing Venusaur more than I'm seeing Charizard, which is a surprise. Alright, alright. Shadow Sneak will not do that much. Ah, Intimidate, that's a problem. 10% damage, alright. Yes, that's what I feared would happen here. There goes my super effective fire damage. Incineroar! Very well then. I think it's time for... It is time for Starmie, right? I want to curse that Corviknight with Spiritomb. Maybe I should have done that already. How about we switch out? See how that feels. I don't know. Yeah, I think we want to switch out. It boosted his attack though. That might be Spiritomb going in, receiving a lot of damage. We won't be able to do our curse. Let's see how it feels. We preserve Gallade, we have some super effective damage against Venusaur. A Shadow Sneak. It only has very little health left. The reason why it's a good idea to curse Corviknight is because it buffed itself, so the player will not want to switch them out. Speaking of withdrawals, okay. It still has very little health left though. Yosh, Shikuzen, Mega Evolution! Just you watch though, I'm gonna forget to do that damn Mega Evolution one of these battles. For a moment I thought I forgot, but no. It does withdrawal and those things first before it does the Mega Evolution itself. Okay. I wasn't sure that was gonna be enough, but it should be. It should be. Mega Starmie, attack maxed out, stab. Even if it's resisted. Iron Head. That's what they went for. I was sure that was gonna be a flying move right there. Okay. You wanna do that against Gallade, I think? Or maybe they thought I was gonna switch out, which I did. That's how meta it gets. And also, yeah, Arcana being out and then back in the battlefield is gonna do that Intimidate, which is bad against Gemini. Yeah, maybe I should have more special attack curse. I have a lot of physical attack going on here, don't I? Anyway, Liquidation. Let's see if that curse goes in. It may not. Let's see where this takes us. Hopefully Liquidation is still good enough. It is. It is. Attack has been reduced a little bit, but still a lot of freaking damage, man. It's Liquidation. Physical attack maxed out. Mega Starmie. Bulking up again, are we? Oh no. We need to give it that curse for sure. Oh, and the good news is they can't switch out. Well, it's also bad news maybe, but... yeah, they can't switch out. They're down to their last two Pokemon. Thus, we gotta curse you. Oh, what's that? I can't give Toxic to a Steel type? I can give you a curse, though. I can give you a curse. Yeah. Alright, Whimsicott. I think we want to protect here. With Starmie. And you know what? Let's try a curse on Whimsicott. It's probably not even gonna land. They're gonna do a fairy move, maybe. Either way, Spiritomb might faint this turn, but like, it's their last two Pokemon. I gotta try that. Protect, so that, yeah, we're protected from that Giga Drain. Corviknight is probably gonna attack Spiritomb. Yeah. We did well choosing Curse. It was a good idea. It was a good idea in this circumstances. Alright. With leftovers, okay. So Curse is gonna be a bit mitigated right there. The sooner we can destroy Whimsicott right there, the better. Because, yeah, It gives super effective damage against both Khaiden and Starmie. That's not good. So, I'm gonna concentrate all my firepower on it. I may regret it, but let's do it. Who moves first? I mean, my Starmie and Khaiden are both quite fast. Also, it's my two shinies. My two blue shinies. My two navy shinies. Can we call this shade of blue navy specifically? I don't know. Moonblast. That's a fast Whimsicott. Okay. Nicely resist the Trunks. Let's go. My two nicknamed blue shiny Pokemon. Let's go. A Zen Headbutt for some decent damage. And yes, the Psychic Cut will finish the job, thankfully. That's the way we gotta do it. That's the way we had to do it. Is what I meant to say. This can go either way. Oh, Roost. Okay. Okay. I'm just waiting for the flying move on Gallade right there. If we both have Protect, we could have a turn of them taking curse damage and nothing but curse damage. I wonder... We should try Liquidation here. And then Trunks. There's not a lot we can do here. Sacred Sword is neutral. We gotta go for that. Maybe Shadow Sneak would have been better. That Corviknight is actually moving after both my Pokemon here. Wow, that's very bulky. That's very tanky. Okay, Sacred Sword did more. Oh, yeah, I mean... Starmie, Gemini also had his attack reduced from... yeah, okay. So... I think we gotta try an Aqua Jet. I don't think the Curse is gonna make it faint, will it? Okay, never mind. Curse, baby. Curse. Don't underestimate that. It's me being cheeky. It's me, you know, just being a Hex Maniac maybe, but look at what it does. Look at what it does. These battles today so far. I think only one of them was like not a crazy like last Pokemon situation. It was the bot battle we had at the start, but wow. Most of, if not all of the battles today. Incredible, incredible. We continue with doubles. The data has changed. Oh, is it like time to recruit new Pokemon or something? Anyway, I came to get my rewards, first and foremost. I'm claiming reward from Cordy. Cool, cool. Quick coupons. I might use them. 500 VP. What did that V stand for again? Victory points? I keep thinking it's that, but I'm not sure. I have so many quick coupons, we should still consider using them. At this rate, I'm never gonna use that Arcaludon, which is alright. Oh, Meganium! Oh, I might want to get the Mega Stone. So we had Meganium for so long in Legend CA, and I still didn't learn the Mega Stone name. Meganiumite? Is that what it is? Meganimite? Let me do this while we run some ads on the Twitch side. 3 minutes of it, but we'll be right here. As we figure this out, let me see Recruit. Are we on a new period, or do I gotta use like a... No. 21 hours and 35 minutes. How many would I use? Okay. It uses 22. With how many I have, it may be okay to do it, but I'm not seeking to add any new Pokemon to the team right now. I don't think so. The boxes, the box space, we gotta consider that. Meganium, though. I think I want to put Meganium in here. Do we want to call this Meganium Mega Green as well? Maybe we do. Solar Beam, Dazzling Gleam, Synthesis, Earth Power seems already very powerful, but maybe instead of Solar Beam, it's something else. If we go by the moveset we did in Legend CA, we're talking about... I think it was Dazzling Gleam, but the other three were Synthesis, Leech Seed, and Giga Drain. Gets to be a bit more defensive, but yeah. Solar Beam I have mixed feelings on, because we have to ensure it's a drought or something, or we charge for one turn. I don't like the sound of that. HP being that high. It makes me think we want to keep being bulky. We don't need to get the Meganiumite immediately. Let me do this. Incineroar can hold something different now, because if anybody's gonna benefit from leftovers, it's gonna be this Meganium, I think. Leech Seed, though. Either we replace Synthesis or... I don't know. Where are my leftovers? Oh, there they are. They were there all along. I insist on this team. What about the singles team? Do we want to change anything here? Because I feel like we do. Maybe we don't. Maybe we don't. I don't know. As much as I love Palafin, maybe we do change Palafin right there. Or we do a third team at this point. We should have a singles battle at some point in the stream today. That would be better. But let's change the moves of that Meganium a little bit. Since I'm not insisting on Meganiumite, we don't need to worry about the Mega Stone too much. Solar Beam is powerful, but I don't know. Energy Ball or Giga Drain. I'm gonna go for Energy Ball, so that Synthesis and the leftovers are my health recovery. Overgrow. Okay. Leaf Guard. Yeah, we keep Overgrow then. What is Mega Meganium's ability? You know what? I'm actually gonna check the Bulbapedia for this. I'm very curious. What was the other one I wondered about? Starmie. We should check that out. Mega Soul. Seems like a unique ability to it. Even when the sunlight has not turned harsh, the Pokemon can use its moves as if the weather were harsh sunlight. Okay, so Solar Beam is still a good idea, but that's only if we're Mega evolving it, which we're not at the moment. I see. So that's why. Okay. Synthesis also benefits under that sunlight, right? Huge power doubles the power of the Pokemon's physical moves. So that's why they insist on making Starmie be a physical attacker, huh? Maybe I should change the moveset of my other Starmie as well. And also change its stats and all that. Instead of special attack, it's attack again. If I want to insist on this moveset, and I think I do, I guess it's at Thunder... like these types. Zen Headbutt, Liquidation, Recover Remains. Then it's a Thunder Punch instead of Thunderbolt, maybe. Anyway, for now, I'm not gonna change it. See how we feel about it. Or at that point, it's not a Mega Starmie anymore. That might be okay to do. And then I bring Meganium, or well, not Meganium anymore. Mega Aggron, maybe? I don't know. It's fun to think of all the different team combinations, though. That is such a fun thing to think about. We insist on double battles, though. Great Ball tier, rank 2. Going all in on it. We should do singles at some point, as I said, though. Oh yeah, and I guess what might be nice on the win record is to have one for different types of battles, but I have to change the layout quite a bit. I don't know if I'd have the space, and I don't know if I even want to do that in the first place. Okay, that Aggron is probably going to be Mega Aggron. Oh my god, yes! Yes, Polchageist, I forgot about. No, Sinistcha. I need to get a Sinistcha. I was thinking, though, I'm not going to recruit it here, but train one in Violet. Okay, let's see how we feel about Meganium, then. Do we want Starmie here? I think we do. We'll try it this way. Do I still want to do Spiritomb? No. This time it shall be Trunks. I want to get those titles for using Ghost-type Pokemon, though. So I'll try to insist on that. But yeah, at some point, Sinistcha is going to go on my teams. Nice! The first time we hear... Wait. Yeah, is the Heart Gold Soul Silver 1? Wait, this is the wild Pokemon theme, isn't it? No. No. I was like, they have that? I never noticed, but no. That's not it. Okay, we gotta try Liquidation on Aggron, though it's probably going to Mega Evolve and become pure Steel type. Hold on. I got a better idea then. Oh, so glad to hear this theme. So good. We gotta try Flare Blitz. I don't think we should go for Swords Dance. I might regret that though. Yosh, Mega, Shinka, Evolution. Ikuze. That Aggron is gonna Mega Evolve. It did not Mega Evolve. Okay, I got bamboozled. I should have gone for Liquidation on that one after all, but alright. Because now Fire is gonna hit neutrally. Let's hope this does some good damage. Decent damage. Defense falling is good too. Aurora Veil, what did that do exactly again? What protection does it give exactly? Anyway, let's expect a rock move right here. Both getting hit. That could be worse, that could be better. Okay. Then it's gonna be liquidation on you. Flare Blitz on you. I think Ninetales moves first though. Oh, never mind. They forgot or they were bamboozling me after all. Alright, alright. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? What the hell is going on? I hate that the game actually pauses. Like, what happens online when this is going on? Dude, I think my right Joy-Con is really getting messed up. Really getting messed up. Okay, that was freeze dry. Something is happening to my right Joy-Con. That's the one that had the issue with the shoulder button. So now this happening? That's not good. I'm gonna start using another controller for champions. What is going on? I have an option or two I can use here, I think. It's gonna feel weird, but I have no choice, I think. Stick Drift strikes again. Yeah, Commander Caleb. Good to see you again. Good to see you all on the stream, by the way. With a decent damage, Incineroar is barely hanging on. There's gotta be Trunks against Aggron right there, though I don't know who else is gonna come in. My dear Sinischa! Okay. That's not good. Maybe. Likewise, yeah. Oh yeah, Hospitality. It's just made for double battles, isn't it? Okay. Well, we gotta try that Sacred Sword on you. We gotta try a Darkest Lariat on you. I don't think it's gonna land. Who moves first? Who moves first? It comes down to that. Sinischa! Look, I'm planning to return to Violet soon. We have some unfinished business there. I need to do some Blueberry quests or something, but... Matcha Gacha! That's not good for me, but I love that move. I don't mind getting hit by that. Let it be one of my favorites that beats my Pokemon. Yes. Only that is acceptable. And it was a critical hit too, though it would have made Incineroar faint either way, I think. Nice, we avoided Heavy Slam. Against Sinischa with Meganium. Or against Aggron. We're kind of in trouble here. We still gotta go for Sacred Sword, I think. Let's try that. Dazzling Gleam. Not the best of ideas. But, I don't know. Shadow Ball. Gonna be super effective here. I don't think we're winning this one. It might be another crazy turnaround, but it's gonna be a difficult one to pull off. Well, we can use a ground move against Aggron, I guess. This next turn. Yeah. If I'm not Mega Evolving Meganium, maybe I shouldn't have this moveset after all. I think I will do some changes to that singles team after all. And we will, well, we'll have to spend a VP to get Solar Beam again, but... Yeah. Okay. Let's see where this takes us. Let's see where this journey takes us. And we insist on not Mega Evolving Starmie anymore. You know? Oh, it had to be a crit. Ow. That was gonna do enough damage either way to make it be significant. At least I did get to see older Pokemon. I just need to get a Sinischa so badly. Let's try to do Synthesis and see where that takes us. You never know. And yeah, instead of Leftovers, it will be something else. What to do with Starmie after we do those changes. That will be interesting. Araquanid! That's gonna be super effective damage right there. Oh well. We gotta try recovering health. As we listen to this lovely Johto battle theme. Whether it's the 8-bit version or this version, I love it so much. Seriously, so good. There's the super effective damage. Do we try synthesizing again? What the hell? Let's do it again and see where that takes us. You're not gonna take me down without a fight. That's the way it goes. See, this is what I get for not putting my dear Spiritomb in the team. I should have done that. I love your passion. It's quite contagious and probably terminal. I love that you said it like that, Caleb. No, I'm always having fun here, even when I'm getting my ass kicked like this. Good game. I'm here for the games, okay? You know what actually frustrates me? Is when I lose by lag or something, or when a time limit is kicking my ass like with Rayquaza on Saturday, right? This is fair game. This is fine. We're here competing on this competitive sport. Sometimes you lose at it. But no, yeah, do you think the pre-3D Pokemon games use the Octopath Traveler treatment? Oh, yeah, Caleb. I've been wishing they did something like that. Like, maybe as a spin-off, maybe even a Legends game, though it wouldn't have the... Or something like Legends that is not Legends, right? They need, like, doing an 8-bit game again. Something like that again. Like, seriously, that can be done. Okay, I made up my mind again about Meganium here, by the way. I think we are gonna go in that direction. Beedrill, I haven't given this Beedrill a chance. It could be fun, I don't know. We're not gonna go for our Caludon anymore. But instead of... Let's see. Maybe this Beedrill should be Mega Evolved, but let's give you a Focus Sash. Let's give you a Focus Sash, why not? And then Incineroar, you know what? Incineroar can retain the Quick Claw. Here, though, this singles team changes. What do I want to give you, my dear Starmie? Just good old leftovers, I guess. Then, Meganium... Okay. Oh, Lucha has been great, but it's gotta be this. But yeah, talking about what you were talking about, Caleb. Oh yeah, but yeah, thanks again for the praise on the enthusiasm. That's the thing about this maniac. There's a reason I call myself a maniac. Oh yes, oh yes. But the Pokemon thing, yeah, I wish they did something like that. A lot of classic RPGs, I wish they did that. But then I also want to play the original versions or other versions of them. But then that's like I can't. I only have so much of a lifetime as a human-ish star cluster maniac, you know, in my human vessel. Ugh. But Pokemon should definitely have that. At the very least, it's a spin-off. I get that you gotta keep doing the newest thing for the latest games, for wins and waves, but let's have more ideas. If they wanted to, like, pump out a game every year again, they could go for that. They gotta be able to have multiple teams work on multiple things because it's a Pokemon company. It's the wealthiest, like, franchise in the world, I think. Right? Oh yeah, I forgot. I actually need to purchase the Mega Stone, right? For now, though, I think we want to move towards having this in the team. This team lineup, I mean. Sylveon remains here, like this. Spiritomb. Yeah, because we're going to spend some VP on that Solar Beam. We wasted VP, it's okay, it's okay. We find out one way or another. I think I'll keep checking the Bulbapedia to see those abilities, things like that. Energy Ball, Solar Beam. No reason to change anything else here, I think. Dazzling Gleam, Synthesis, Earth Power. Maybe in the future we change something else, but for now... Oretachi Mega Green! Maybe I nickname it Mega Green as well. Green! What was it called again? Meganiumite? Mega Stones. This might be... No, they're all 2,000. Okay, I was gonna say this might be more expensive. Oh, Chandelure, right? Mega Chandelure would be great too. What is Mega Chandelure's ability, I wonder? Gardevoir, right? There it is. For those who don't know, my starter in Legend CA was Chikorita. Chosen by you. In a poll we did, you know, right there on the stream in which we started Legend CA. So that's why I'm like, yeah, I'm very familiarized with Meganium now, especially Mega Meganium. Let's go for those Mega Stones. Meganiumite. Yeah. Will it really be the last Legend CA stream this Saturday? Let's find out. As somebody that hasn't touched Nintendo in the past quarter century, my goodness, this is a long time. I think I've dismissed Nintendo innovations like the Wiimote and the DS as gimmicky too swiftly. The Gunpei philosophy is vastly underrated. What is the gunpei philosophy? I play console games which I had Resident Evil 4 Wii controls and wish I had a Steam Deck with 2 screens that lets me put the menu on the screen. A Steam Deck like that? Wait, can the Steam Deck do that? It can't do that, right? That would be great. I only started experiencing the Wii for the first time in my life recently, but not for those reasons. It's just, you know, when my human vessel was younger, there's only so much that can be bought by my parents, right? When I'm younger, so it's not like I could afford some of those things. I never have played on a DS. Not really one that I own anyway. I want to play the original Pokemon games there. I feel like Nintendo might try it again, what they did with the DS and the Wii U, but without forcing the double screen. Maybe on the Switch too, or maybe after the Switch too, but I wish there was a way to have an extra screen. That is optional though, because the Wii U had the issue of not making it optional, and then it was clunky because of that. But so many things use a second screen like that. I don't know. The problem with looking at another screen when you're playing in console is that it's the same problem as if you have to look down at your controller. You never want to do that. You never want to look down at your mouse and keyboard, your controller. If you're new to video games, okay, you're getting used to it, but the goal is not to look down on it. It's like you're driving a car, you're looking down at the... You're looking down to see if you're like every single time you're looking down to see if you have you're doing the stick in the right way. Depends on what kind of car it is. I don't know. The clutch, the steering wheel. I forget the names of things. You get my point. You get my point. TVs today are cheap, so you could put in 2. Oh yeah, yeah. I wasn't thinking in terms of a TV though. Maybe a stick shift. Yeah, it has different names in different countries, I think. But no. I say this as somebody that, you know, has gotten used to having multiple monitors in my PC setup. For streaming, of course, but also even outside of streams is great. You don't have to be a streamer to go for 3 monitors and benefit from them. Or 2 even. I mean, the workplaces have, you know, 2 monitors is the standard now. But no, one that is optional. Sometimes I'm playing FF14 or something, and I wish there was a way that somehow I could open the map in-game, not a PNG of the map in-game that shows my position as I move along the map. I put a marker on that map, and I have that on another window in another monitor. I'm surprised nobody has done this yet. Maybe it's very difficult to do, and something that may not get used a lot, I don't know. As an option, it would be so great. One day some game will do it, and maybe I'll do it. Ironically, I may not do it as much on stream because I have streaming-related things happening in my screens, but yeah. Even if it's a side pad screen for menus, that's what that's for tablet that has the minimap and stuff. Yeah. Oh, and one thing I want to get myself one day is a Stream Deck. I never got myself a Stream Deck. That's basically that, having a tablet with extra things here. Using it there and all that. Let's see... The Trainer. Ooh, The Trainer. Get ready to battle the Trainer. I see what you did there. That's their name. The Trainer. But where's the D? How did they do that? Well, that's gotta be a player. That's gotta be a player. No way they would actually name a bot just Trainer or the Trainer. It feels to me like Palafin may actually benefit here. Yes, I think I'm gonna try Palafin. Been a moment since we did that. Palafin and... Incineroar should not be here. I don't think so. Very well. Very well. Let's see how this team does. Yeah. At times it sounds like a lot of fun to have another like screen doing that. Maybe it's my ADHD something, but back to Unova. Bam, 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 bam. But at times I would get tired of it. Maybe, I don't know. And I would switch from that. We'd do it differently. I'm not sure. Look, Glimmer is gonna be trouble with his damn toxic spikes. Nobody has a rapid spin or something like that. Maybe I should consider giving that to Starmie or something. Anyway, flip turn on Hippowdon. Well, yeah, it's gotta be a Psycho Cut on Glimora. That Sandstorm is gonna be trouble too. Oh wow, okay. That's way more damage than I expected. But yeah, Toxic Debris is the trouble we were talking about. Ah! Anyway, let's flip that turn, my dear Palafin. Everybody on the team is gonna get poisoned now. All the more reason to curse their Pokemon when I can, but it's not the time for that yet, I think. Let's have Gemini. At least it's gonna be regular poison right now. Before it's toxic poison, which is way worse. Yeah, it took a while before we faced a team with Glimora. There's gonna be a lot of hazards. Heavy duty boots, we need that. Fissure? That's legal in this game? Fissure is legal in here? What? Whoa! I didn't know they could use that here. That's a one-hit KO guaranteed, though it has lower accuracy, but it's usually illegal because even with that lower accuracy, there's like, what is it, 30, 50%? It's kind of overpowered. Okay. Why don't we try Liquidation then against Hippowdon? See how that feels. Bam, 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 bam. Mega Evolution. Exam. But yeah, I would love to have a stream deck. Eventually, I need to get myself like an XLR audio workstation or whatever it was. Oh, they both protect. Okay. Sandstorm damage, poison damage. Very clever. Wasn't there something that could go through protect or something? Brick Break, no. Brick Break, I think, goes through Reflect and things like that. But there was another move, maybe a fighting one that did that. I'm not sure. Anyway, we keep it going. We keep it going. I see the strategy they're going for. It's very solid. Very solid. Good stuff. See, if I curse them, it's gonna be great. But the sooner we take out Spiritomb, the better. They actually went for Spiky Shield again and Protect again. That's a gamble they took. For those who don't know, you can't just keep doing that in a row, otherwise it would be overpowered. If you do it in a row, it has a 50% chance and it keeps lowering each and every time, or something like that. I don't remember the exact numbers, but yeah. That toxic debris, though, is gonna be bad. Everybody's gonna be still poisoned. No, we gotta use Curse with Spiritomb as soon as we can. And yeah, Gallade is not gonna be switched out unless absolutely necessary. We gotta make it count with Gemini, with my dear Superstar. See, if we had Recover, we would also benefit from that, maybe. Garchomp. Too bad I don't have a nice move with Gemini right here. Maybe we should consider it. These moves are still good ideas, all things considered. We gotta hit that Garchomp with that. And then Sacred Sword on Glaceon. Somebody's gonna protect. Somebody's gonna protect. Somebody's gotta protect. I wouldn't be surprised. At least one of those two, I think. Can you protect against a curse? If you protect, does the curse go through? Do they get cursed? Went for the Earthquake? Okay. Didn't expect that. Since it hurts Glaceon a little bit, you know? Glaceon, however we want to say it. However we want to say it. And then Sacred Sword finishes the job. That was detrimental to them. Well, I'm definitely gonna curse that Garchomp as their last Pokemon. We gotta do that. Whoa. Gallade hanging on at 2 HP. Yeah, Spiritomb is gonna be poisoned as well with Toxic Poison. Not the greatest of situations. Oh yeah, and they have a unique icon for Toxic Poison. Okay. Or Bad Poison, as I call it sometimes. Well, who hits first? Let's just do, hold on. Okay, let's try Psycho Cut. Something with critical hits. Okay, I guess I should have done Shadow Sneak after all. This is gonna come down to the wire because we're both gonna be down to one Pokemon, I'm pretty sure. Spiritomb is gonna faint very soon. Very soon. Yeah. Like, the poison is gonna do the rest of that. And then Palafin is gonna come in poisoned. With bad poison. Toxic poison, if you will. This is... I don't see myself winning this. I don't know. Depends on how much damage they do with Garchomp. They did not protect with either Glaceon or Garchomp, which is a surprise. But anyway... Oh, and the Lumberry! Right! I forgot! Oh, right! Let's go! And there's the Hero Henshin. Oh my goodness, yes, thank goodness for that. Let's go for a wave crash. Hopefully we can take that earthquake or whatever is gonna hit us with. Oh, brilliant. I completely forgot we had a Lumberry and it does that. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Let's go, Palafin. Let's go. You absolute beefy superhero. The dolphin beef. The dolphin meat right there. Did the trick. What? These battles, man. These battles today. Is it always like this in Champions? I don't know if it is, man. I don't know if it is, but alright. We're getting titles and stuff, and yeah, we continue battling. No reason to stop right there, I think. Well, I may want to take a pause for a moment to get my other water bottle because I'm finishing this one. Some unexpected wins today. It's crazy. It's good stuff. Let's see who the team is going to be here. We've yet to bring that B-drill. We did well having Palafin, though. I'm glad we made good use of it. Do we bring Palafin here, though? I think not, but I'm not sure. We got our Arcaludon there. I'm very interested to see what moveset they got with that Arcaludon. I think... what to do here? Well, Trunks is one of them. We need somebody... I don't have any electric moves here. I should bring an electric type sooner than later, because that Pelipper... Yeah. That Pelipper is gonna be trouble, I think. No. We don't curse immediately, right? Screw it, I'm gonna do Gemini here. Then... Spirit Tomb. Incineroar. No, not Incineroar. Yeah, Incineroar. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go. That Pelipper is gonna be trouble, I think. I don't know. Not having any electric damage of my own. What do I have that's super effective against flying types? I don't think I have that much here against that. Yeah, B-Drill has got to be replaced with. Maybe I do bring Aggron back after all, even without the Mega Evolution. I don't know. Back to Gen 1 again. No. Gen 2, what am I saying? My dear Johto theme again. We've heard both versions now. Ugh, why is this song so good? Why is it so good? And I really do have a lot of physical attackers too, don't I? Oh my gosh. I need to stop with that. I need to stop with the physical attackers everywhere. Alright. Well, it's gotta be a Zen Headbutt against Gengar, which might be another Pokemon that Mega Evolves. There it is. Who moves first? Who hits the hardest? They can both deal super effective damage against each other. Yes. Mega Evolution. Let's go. Who would have thunk it? I actually ended up using Shiny Starmie quite a bit. Arguably more than regular Starmie. Which I prefer because of that purple coloring. Alright, it went down to Gengar then. Came down. That's the right way to say it. It came down to Gengar. Let's see then. Is it just Incineroar versus Incineroar? Let's give it a try. Gotta do a Darkest Lariat on the Gengar there. Spiritomb might have been a decent idea though, but let's try a Sacred Sword against you. Do we want to risk a Sword Stance? Screw it, I'm gonna do it. No rhyme intended. I guess that kind of rhymed, I don't know. Arcaludon! Well, Sacred Sword is still gonna be super effective against you. That's gonna be super effective against you. Ouch. Never mind, no Sacred Sword. So many chaos already. Anyway. A Sword Stance from Incineroar. You know what I think that Arcaludon is gonna do? It's gonna do a ground move against my Incineroar. Let's see if we can curse it. And see where that takes us. I shouldn't curse like with my last Pokemon out like this, should I? But screw it, I like doing curse. It's good for variety's sake to also do different things, I guess. Let's do a Darkest Lariat anyway. on Gengar. Beautiful quick claw, thank goodness for that. I forgot we had that equipped. Darkest Lariato! That's what we were hoping for. That's the damage we were hoping for. What is that Archaludon gonna do though? I'm concerned about that. Electroshock. This is... that's the moveset we got, right? From them? Yeah, it's charging up, Special attack rose. Yeah, that's the issue there. Curse, 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 curse. So we've done curse now. How do we want to do this from here on, though? I don't want to do another curse, I think. We got to do poltergeist, things like that. They'll have good reason to switch out our Archaludon from what they did there, but I don't know. No. There's the Pelipper I was fearing. What are we gonna do against it? Especially in these circumstances. We're in trouble here. If anybody should be cursed, this Pelipper right there, I don't know. We gotta try Darkest Lariat against it. No. Maybe I will go and try to recruit a Pokemon. What was needed? 2500 VP? Ouch, that turn is gonna be completely wasted. At least there's a curse on Archaludon. That hurt quite a bit. But okay. Wait, that turn could have gone a lot better than that. I must insist on Poltergeist and another Darkest Lariat. I could see them risking another Protect. That might be a good situation in which you want to do that. It's just Pelipper is a huge danger to my team, to Incineroar, and to my entire team, basically. Double weakness this, double weakness that, but you may not always encounter a Pokemon that will exploit that double weakness, you know? I'm always, like, concerned about those Pokemon, right? Like, oh, Gyarados is still amazing, Tyranitar is still amazing, but then they have that double weakness, I don't know. Oh, I wasn't expecting Weather Ball. Okay. Good game, all things considered. That was the most one-sided game we've had, not counting the bot battle, because it was one-sided enough against the bot we faced. Now, it may not necessarily be an electric type, but we gotta go and try to recruit someone. I don't know. I think it's time for those quick tickets. Now. Let's give it a try. Gotta pace myself a little bit with these recruitments, because, yeah. There's only so much box space, I gotta keep reminding myself of that. Somebody will be released back into the farm, the ranch. But let's see. There's Pelipper. Maybe I just go for the very same. Sandaconda, though. I'll train an electric type somewhere. I would love to get Kilowattrel in here, but I don't know if it's in the game. Even maybe it's time for Charizard. Interesting moveset. Flamethrower, Dragon Pulse, Rock Tomb, Brick Break. This is more like the type of moveset that I would go for. Special attack increased and he has Brick Break, huh? Interesting. Defense, special attack. What about Meowstick? Mouse Hold. Vanillux, Freeze Dry, Iron Defense, Light Screen, Blizzard. Maybe we want to try that. I don't know. We could definitely kill Pelipper with that. I'm thinking of Vanillux, actually. Auroras. Alolan Ninetales. Archaludon again. See, this is a better moveset than the other Archaludon, in my opinion. I am leaning towards one of the ice types, actually. We need somebody with maybe more utility going on. Although I'm not sure about this moveset. What does Snowscape do? Summon snow for 5 turns. What does refrigerate do? No title guys, and the power is boosted by 20%. Okay. Mostly I want Auroras here because of Stealth Rock. I want counters against flying types, and we don't have a rock move with this Auroras. And that's what I would prefer to have. Alola Ninetales, maybe? Just Alola Ninetales? You know what? Yeah, it's gonna be Vanillux. Let's go. Trial recruitment. Since it's trial recruitment, I can't change their moves, so that's why I gotta pay extra attention to their movesets and stuff. Alright. Alright then. Let's change that. Poor Beedrill didn't get to do anything. Not for now anyway. 21 out of 35 Pokemon in the box now. Yeah, as I said, I might release this Chimecho, but there's no need to do it yet. Where was it? Beedrill. Oh yes, and what do we get Vanillux right here? Leftovers are good because we're being defensive, maybe. Instead of Iron Defense, I might do Reflex so that we have both defensive moves there. I don't know. And then for this team, you know what? I think the time has come, though. We may not see the Vanillux because I think the time has come to try out some single battles. Let's give it a try. Let's make sure we change that team. Yeah, eventually we'll be able to unlock the other teams. What do you need to do to unlock them? Oh, a membership. Okay. No, that's not happening anytime soon. Let's see how singles feels now. It's gonna hit differently. I'll fetch a little bit of my water. I have it almost within arm's reach. Just need to reach a little bit further from the screen. But let's prepare the team first. Well, I think we still go for Palafin to start. Meganium should be here. It's 2 dragon types, a rock type in there. It's also a dark type Tyranitar. Yeah, we want that. But then not Spiritomb. I will try. Maybe I will try Spiritomb after all. No. As much as I love my dear Spiritomb, let's see how Starmie feels in this way instead. Is this a bot right here? No, it's not. Okay. Just fetching my water here. No, had it been instantaneous, that would definitely be a bot. Alright. What is fun about both of these Starmies is that they both came from Legend ZA. This is the former Alpha, this Starmie right here. Yes. Let's do this. Iguze. With flip turn as usual. With Palafin. The Spiritomb wouldn't fare that well here against Clefable. How would Meganium do against a fairy move, maybe? No, you know what the problem is? Meganium is not a good idea because it's now a flying type as well. Speaking of flying type issues. Flip that turn, Palafin. Starmie has a Thunderbolt. So there's that. We may want to go for this. The former Alpha. Oh, yes. Cosmic Power. Oh, what a lovely freaking move, man. Yes, I need to give that move to someone. It sucks, though, because it's their special defense that got increased. So, yeah, this will not hit that powerfully. So be it, then. We still gotta try it. Sanda! Borto! Yeah, that's what I figured would happen with the damage. Cosmic Power again. This is a wall right here. Maybe I should have brought Spiritomb after all. Okay, we gotta try it again, though. This is not gonna do a lot of damage now. Palafin might do decently. Anyway, Sanda! Borto! What is he gonna do? Moonlight. Is it just gonna keep recovering like that? I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna switch to Palafin next turn. I don't know. I'm expecting they're gonna do some damage and moves sooner than later. But Palafin is a physical attacker. Cosmic Power again. I love that move so much. Just the concept of the move alone. How could I not love it? We gotta try a wave crash then. Wave crash. Also sounds like I'm saying crush. Crush instead of crash. But that's the beauty of saying it in Japanese, I guess. Ikuzen. Wave crash. Wow. That's a wall right there. That's a wall. High defense by default. And then boosting his special defense by doing this. We are so screwed. I have no way to go past the wall. I should have brought Spirit Tomb after all, but we just continue going like this. I don't know. It's just gonna be a big battle of attrition like this. Too bad I didn't have that. But next time I see a Clefable, I'll try to bring Spirit Tomb or something. Or maybe I should give Leech Seed. Oh, stored power. Right. It benefits from all that. But yeah, next time I might give... No, sorry. Forgot what I was going to say for a moment. I might give Leech Seed to Meganium after all. And then, you know, we'd have something that is able to break the wall right here. I was hoping physical damage was going to be enough here. But not like this. It won't be enough. So, okay. Moonlight. Cosmic power. Stored power. What I'm concerned about is whether it has a flying move or not. That's where Meganium is not going to do that well. Speaking of Japanese accent, a fun word to say in a Japanese accent is hamburger. Most Japanese people agree. Hambaga. Is that so funny to say? Baga. Sounds like you're saying bugger. Oh, bugger me. I don't know. It could be interpreted that way too. I can see why it's funny. Hambaga. If I said it as it should be said, yeah, I think it should be. I'm being reminded of the burger game they had in Kamen Rider X8. Oh yeah, hambaga. Hi. I can read that katakana. Okay. Yes, indeed. Well, that is funny. Funny enough, I guess. We're just gonna keep getting recoil damage from the wave crash. Either that or store power. Yeah, elongate the last two syllables. Yeah. Baga. Oh. Was that a crit? A crit is what it took. Thank goodness for that. The Clefable wall is down. What a wall. What a wall. I'm assuming it had base, high defense, boosted with EVs and all that. And then it takes care of the other thing with high special defense. Maybe the problem was that they weren't doing enough of other kinds of damage. Okay, let's try this. Get the punch! Woo! Look at that damage! That was insane damage right there. That was way more than I expected. Scale shot, okay. For Meganium. It's time for Meganium for sure. Oretachi Mega Meganium. Denji Sentai Mega Lenja Mega Shinka. I think whenever it's mentioned in anime, I think they just added it because it has a bit of a musical feel. I can see that, yeah. Alright then. Dazzling Gleam. Down to one Pokemon on their side. Wow, it's kind of surreal to see Mega Meganium here. It feels very different than seeing Mega Meganium in Legend CA. It reminds me why I kind of dislike the Mega Evolution. We'll count that as a win. I think that is a forfeit indeed. Yes, it was going in my favor for sure. Beautiful. That crit made a difference there. Otherwise, my Palafin would have fainted, it would have come down to my Starmie, and the damage would not have been that great. What changes was I going to do to the team then? No, it's just a matter of having Spirit Tomb there as a wall breaker of sorts, right? Or do I want to change their moves? I need more. I don't know. Let's keep battling like this. It's okay. Let's go. But yeah, Juju Baga, was it? Baga Bagsta. You're kind of making a pun there. The Burger Buckstar in X8. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, that was like the jingle it had. Jolteon. Well, we want to keep that in mind with our water types. Somebody needs super effective damage against Talonflame. That's what I get for not having rock moves. We still want a water type. It should still be Palafin, I think. Do we want to go for Spirit Tomb? We do want to go for Spirit Tomb, I think. And Meganium, still. Meganium is going to be in huge trouble against that Talonflame. My only way to kill that Talonflame is Palafin. Maybe Spirit Tomb. That Talonflame is going to be trouble, I think. If it's there. And I think it will be here. That's part of the fun, having to choose like this. I still want a 6v6, damn it. Still should be an option. Doesn't replace this. This is still like fun. Great. Maybe it's never ranked when you do, you know, 6v6. What are those? A restaurant, burger restaurant called Bugger Burger? Somebody must have thought about that already in Japan. Baga Baga. Baga, yeah, the first one would be without the elongation, right? Ah, there's that Jolteon. Baga Baga. Baga Baga. That's how you would say it. Yeah. Okay, let's hope my Palafin is faster because no. Jolteon is a fast one. I am not surprised to see that. Alright, we're off to a terrible start. I mean, had we switched that without flip turn? Yeah, I should have done that. That was my bad. That was my bad. We still would have gotten the benefit. Sounds more Bostonian. Alright then, whatever works. I don't know. But yeah, my right shoulder button. We gotta try Earth Power. They're most likely gonna switch out. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say they could use Pin Missile, I don't know. Hey, Dragon, alright. Levitate is gonna make it immune to ground. They're aware Meganium has ground moves. Because otherwise we have beautiful advantages here, so I don't like this. I don't like what they may be trying to do. It's a matter of actually hitting that Dazzling Gleam. But I don't like how they switch to somebody who's going to receive a lot of damage from Fairy. Okay, Fire. Flamethrower. That was a lot of damage right there. Let's see if we can try a Synthesis. My biggest mistake was not actually just switching out Palafin normally. I should have done that in the first place. Oh yeah, I'm noticing new details about Mega Meganium I didn't see before. Those are fascinating. Its body changes. It has like sleeves on its legs, as if it were clothing it was wearing. Did it always have that? I don't think so. I mean, regular Meganium, I think they didn't have that. I must try Synthesis. I might regret it, but let's see where this takes us. Mega Garchomp. We have Mega with Mega Meganium, and now we have Gaga with Mega Garchomp. Mega Garchomp. This Gaga in the middle of it. Iron Head. Okay. Still super effective. I thought Grass maybe resisted that. Let's see how we do. Who was my other Pokemon again? Spiritomb? Well, we don't want to curse them. Let's see how we fare with Spiritomb right here. We gotta try Poltergeist, I think. Foul Play is gonna use his attack stat. We don't want to use his attack stat. Also, this is regular Mega Garchomp, right? Because this is a Mega Garchomp set now. That's something to consider. Mega Garchomp set! I would like to see that in this game. It should be in this game. This equalizes, sort of, the battle record right there. Half the losses that we have for wins. I could have phrased that better, but I don't know. You get the point. Let's continue battling, though. I think we insist on this team. We're doing worse in singles battles than we did in doubles battles overall. That's kind of funny. But we continue like this. Yeah, I guess I'm more used to having Spiritomb in doubles. We benefit from that curse even better in doubles, I think. For the team here, though, yes, I think Palafin still does decently here. More than decently, I think. But I don't want to bring Starmie in anymore. Meganium might not fare well here, actually. No, I don't think Meganium should be brought in. Spiritomb. Would I insist? Do I want to insist on Starmie here? I think I do. Let's see where this takes us. Let's see what the result is here. Bam 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 bam. Mimikyu, okay. The sooner... What were those hearts? Does it always do that? I think there was maybe a title that I missed. Anyway, flip turn will also benefit in removing the free hit it has. Oh, never mind. Okay, but still we'll get to hit it. The sooner you hit Mimikyu, the better. That's a lot of recoil damage. Right, that's Woodhammer for you. Still need to get a Mimikyu in one of my teams, don't I? We still need that. Oh, the music sounds so good here, though. So good. Okay. I think we should not have Spiritomb out yet. I don't want to lose my 2 water types. They're the ones that are going to benefit the most in this battle. But I don't know. No, I made a mistake. This is the Ghost versus Psychic situation. Well, I mean, Spiritomb might have received super effective fairy damage, but it felt like, I don't know, trying to curse this Mimikyu was not a good idea either. Well, somehow we're still alive here. Okay. Taking down Mimikyu is good, I guess, because Palafin took a lot of damage. Nice crit there, not that it was needed. Crit. Let's see now. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, I don't have super effective damage against you. Maybe I should have Ice Beam instead of Thunderbolt. I don't know. Let's try to recover, see what happens. I don't know. We're not always gonna have super effective damage. I need to remember that. Anyway, let's see if Recover is able to help us enough here. Something we definitely need to do. Draco Meteor. That Draco Meteor is gonna be weakened after this. Would be nice to have a fairy Pokemon here. Maybe Sylveon would have done well here as well. Nice kind of rhyme we did there. We gotta try Spiritomb. The question is, do we do Curse? I think I still want to insist on my Curse. Let's do it. Palafin's health is so low. Draco Meteor would do a little bit less damage now. Okay, yeah. It's just Curse. They'll want to switch out anyway because of special attack falling. So, yeah. If anything, I'm encouraging them to switch out even more than before. So I don't know. I'll curse their last Pokemon if I can do it. But I wanted to reduce his health some way or another like that. It may have been a mistake. Foul play, I think, is a good idea here. Don't edge. Alright. I was hoping that wouldn't be enough damage after his stats got reduced. Oh well. Palafin is going to be in deep trouble here. That's going to be a miracle if we win this. That Lumberry, though. That last battle. Oh, so good. Let's go back to doubles battles after this then and see how we feel. Yeah, because nothing here is effective. Nothing here is even neutral damage. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. And even a Draco Meteor will be enough to make a Palafin faint with how very little health is left. No worries though. Let's try double battles now. I think I didn't get to see their third Pokemon, did I? Felt like a more one-sided situation in singles. But that's alright. No, I was just mashing A. No. Cancel. Or I guess we'd still go for singles had that happen, but no. Let's make sure we change the team here. Let's see if we see that Vanilluxe in action. If we expect a lot of special attack, because yeah, that would be a good idea, because Light Screen is what we have. We do not have Reflect. Iron defense is there, which is good for Vanny Lux, but not for my team. Okay, okay. Do we want Mega Starmie in here? I think we do. Yes, I think so. Now against that Rotom... Yeah, you know what? Vanny Lux. Yeah, Vanny Lux is here. With Gemini, my Starmie. And Spiritomb. I think I must insist on that still. And... what was Incineroar's moveset again? I'm gonna try Incineroar, see where that takes us. I was thinking Gallade, but... let's try Incineroar. I think that was a decent selection. Good enough selection for this, anyway. Oh yeah, I gotta give myself the title Starmie Admirer, Spiritomb Admirer as well. Yeah. There's that Rotom. I was hoping to see that Rotom with my Vanillux having Freeze Dry. But before we do any of that, I think it's not acknowledging my right shoulder button press. We gotta use Protect here with Gemini first. A defensive first turn, maybe? That's the way we want to do it. So Light Screen, they're both gonna be special attackers, I imagine, so yeah. What a defensive way to begin. Very different than our previous battles already, I think. Protect yourself, my dear Gemini. We've seen so many dimensions to Starmie on this stream today, isn't that great? Tailwind, okay. That's not good. Volt Switch. You don't get to Volt Switch! Not right now, anyway. Let's try that Light Screen. There's gonna be a lot of damage to Starmie there. Let's try a Zen Headbutt on Whim... No, hold on. We gotta switch out, right? We gotta switch Starmie out there, out from here. It's gotta be Incineroar, surely. I'm gonna do it. Let's see how it feels. Let's see how it feels. I think it's just... Let's try Blizzard, so we can hit them both. Rotom will resist that, but... it's gonna Volt Switch anyway. And its Volt Switch is gonna hit first, because they have Tailwind. Helping Hand. Maybe not Volt Switching. Yes, they are Volt Switching. Helping Hand maybe more damage. The Light Screen, reduce that a little bit. There's a lot going on here, right? We did well using Blizzard. Freeze Dry would have been a mistake. Freeze Dry against Rotom, I mean. Going for the super effective damage there. I gotta switch out back to Starmie. Especially after that Intimidate, maybe? Yeah, going for a physical attacker is indeed a good idea. Look at that huge shiny Arcanine. I forget how big Arcanine is. I don't know, it might be a former alpha or just a size difference thing. There's all sorts of Pokemon sizes in this game too. Yes, we gotta try doing this. Back to Gemini, Mega Starmie. Look at that Mega Starmie icon. Mega Shiny Starmie. Can you have Pokemon repeated on the same team in casual? I would just love to bring both Starmies in a casual battle and just do it for the fun of it. Why not? The same Pokemon species clause, right? Which applies to regional forms, which I disagree with, but I can also see why they do it like that. Wild Charge against Incineroar. Yes, that's gonna be a counter against my Starmie right there for sure. The problem is... they're going to move before Starmie. I think we gotta protect. Maybe try something against that Arcanine. Rotom is coming in again, I think. That's gonna be the trouble here. Palathin would do well with a Jet Punch against that Arcanine. This battle is really making me think. I really gotta think with this battle. Okay. Because there's gotta be a Darkest Lariat against this bad boy here. We protect. We protect. We've got to protect. That Tailwind is trouble, you know? Light Screen will fade out soon. I mean, yeah. Oh, thank goodness for that Quick Claw. I forgot about that. Alright. Let's try this then. Let's hope Darkest Lariat does some beautiful damage right there. Lariato! Okay, decent. Could have been better, could have been worse. Wild Charge. We must get Vanilux back in here. Immediately. Spiritomb might do decently, but I don't think so. I don't think so. Their Tailwind is gone. What about my light screen? Is it still up? The danger will test you. Better make it light screen rescue. Ooh. The danger. Yeah, there you go. The danger will test you. Better make it a light screen rescue. I think that may be my favorite Power Rangers team ever. Funny enough, Caleb. Alright, we gotta try that freeze dry. Hold on. Battle info. Is the light screen still up? Ooh. Our last turns. Okay. Both the snow and the light screen. Yeah, the snow will not return here. Oh yeah, we do have Aqua Jet here. What am I doing? Let's just do that. Yosh. Aqua Jetto. Power's on its way. Rangers save the day. Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue. Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue. Light Speed. Go! Hey, we gotta do Lightspeed here. We gotta be fast. Gotta go fast, faster, faster, faster. There's another team. Sonic X. That's another team that comes from something that's originally Japanese. In a way. Just different. Just different. But yeah. Lucario. Lucario the Pokemon fan. How do you get that title? What is that title? Okay. I'm gonna do Iron Defense because why not? Zen Headbutt would be neutral. Do we want to do one over the other? Well, let's try Liquidation then. Zen Headbutt with the possibility of making it flinch might be good, but yeah. I was not get overconfident about this. This may still go either way depending on what they do. I could see that Lucario with a Dark move, with a Ghost move against Starmie. Even a Thunder Punch. Oh, it's Mega Lucario too. Wait. Mega Lucario or Mega Lucario set? I think it's Mega Lucario, right? There's also a Mega Lucario set now. Bullet Punch. Super effective. Not the kind of super effective damage I was expecting. Actually, yeah, Light Screen might have been a good idea because Lucario's a special attacker usually, and I forgot about that. But we won anyway. It's all good. It's all good. Beautiful damage. I was not expecting that much damage against Lucario there. What? Yeah, we still have one more Pokemon I didn't see, so this was more one-sided on my side this time, which is great. Ooh, at this rate, we won't get out of the Great Ball tier. That's okay, though. I'm having fun. That's what matters. Though it would be nice to get out of it so we can get more spaces on the box. But we fare so much better on doubles battles and singles battles today, huh? Interesting how that works. Trainer icon for Meganium. Oh! Right, I forgot they give you a Meganiumite. Ah, I guess I wasted 2000 VP. I could have waited. I completely forgot about that. Can you sell items? I guess I can get 2 Meganiums now. 2 Mega Meganiums. Can you sell items? I don't think you can. We have a nice amount of VP though. You can sell items from the look of it. But, oh, quick menu. I gotta use this more often. But we're here. Let's buy things. Let's buy things. Pre-battle pose. We got our pre-battle pose, I think. No, yeah, I don't think I'm changing to another one. Throwing styles, that'll do. Victory poses. Oh, yeah, what was the other one we were considering? This one, right? I like that one. Battle music. Battle music. Which one do we want to go for? I'll do this one since, like, Fire Red and Leaf Green is on the Switch and all that. Other cosmetics we wanted, though. Ah, what else did I want here? Yeah, I think I'm just waiting until I get more things. Maybe I get more in the later tiers. I can't remember. Maybe one of these is still good. This can be a nice way to wear this, actually. I'll buy this. Let's see how we feel about wearing this. It's just... The jacket, I kind of like the jacket better, but when you wear it, you no longer have the belt in the middle, and that belt is so freaking cool. We want a tokusatsu-like belt. That's it right there. Rider-like belt even. Like, you see what I mean? Look at what it does. Why do you got to do that? Otherwise, these jackets are really nice. I remember ending watching Power Rangers at the start of Lightspeed Rescue, and I saw the predictability of the face of the firefighter being obscure for a reason. Like 15 years later, I went back to where I left off. I kind of miss the atmosphere of soap opera and melodrama that we had a lot in the 90s. Walker, Texas Rangers, Star Trek, SG-1, Sliders, etc. Should watch more of Chicago. I do know some of those shows. Every era is gonna hit particularly. I will recommend. I kind of recently, well, kinda is the keyword because I recently finished watching Ultraman Gaia. I actually did it earlier this week, Tajigen, but I didn't actually fully watch it. It's more like a multitask sort of watching. I've been trying to do that more because it's better than never watching it. And one day I might return to the series, but Ultraman Gaia, that I want to watch Tiga and Dyna as well. Gaia has a bit of that dramatic feel. That may be what you were going for. Since it was in 1999 and, no, 98 and 99 was it? Or 99 and 2000-ish? 98 and 99. You might want to start with the trilogy Tiga. I'm doing it in reverse because why not? Because I started with Gaia. But yeah, Tiga, Dyna, Gaia have that feel. Early Heisei Kamen Rider. At least Heisei Phase 1 that is. I don't mean Shin, Seto, and J. Have that feel a little bit. Tiga is to Ultraman what Kuga is to Kamen Rider to an extent. Arguably Ultraman X maybe is like that too. To Ultraman. Look at these, like, look at these fits though. So good. But I don't like that we lose the belt. Speaking of Rider. Giri giri made ganbate. Giri giri made funbate. Pinchi no rensoku sonna toki. Ultraman ga hoshii. This is actually kind of nice. Having the outfit like this. Interesting, interesting. Because we were wearing, yeah, okay. Ultraman Gaia. I watch a bit of Dark Shadows and all dark fantasy soap opera, and I like the stage style acting. You see some actors mess up their lines and it adds character. Nice. Somebody stumbling through their words, I feel should be kept a little bit more often in media. Early Doctor Who with William Hartnell had that because of their budget. It's just natural. Somebody's just gonna like mispronounce something for a moment. They may be a blabbermouth like I am, so they're like, tracksuit bottoms dragon. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, something like that, right? It's maybe hard to execute properly, so I don't know. I don't know. What else did I want to buy here? Yeah, because I think I'm not gonna change the style. Maybe I do want to go for socks after all. Oh yeah, the types of shoes I was wearing, yeah. We benefited more from... Oh, maybe those. This is poison type, but I prefer this purple. I don't know. And then, oh, this should still be considered. Yeah. Since I'm so obsessed with this belt, let's go for one of these. Well, let's go for the ghost version, I guess. What does the psychic version look like? Poison is kind of nice. If my enthusiasm is indeed infectious, maybe poison does fit me after all, but we're gonna go for this. We're gonna go for this right here. Very good looking. Alright, that's almost all our VP right here. There's some ad-lib stuff in movies. The best actors stay in character even if for some reason go off script. Oh yeah. That can be great when they do it like that. Let's continue with doubles right here, shall we? Oh no, not casual. Right now anyway. Now I'm just thinking of Ultraman Gaia so much. Oh yeah, but yeah, what you were saying earlier, Caleb. I'm trying to remember what moment in Lightspeed Rescue you're talking about, because I remember some of it. It's always gonna be one that is notable to me because it has an original ranger that's not in the Sentai it's based on. Maateru yo, go 5, ikiteru yo, na 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 na, tadoritsuku, dai dai konran. Oh, wait. Who has super effective moves against water here? Vanny Lux and... Palafin, Gemini. Because I'm thinking what you were referring to earlier was related to the Titanium Ranger. I forget his name. But the sister... No, the brother of, like, the Pink Ranger. Something like that. Hold on, let me concentrate on this. Trunks would be a mixed bag here, but we should try Trunks. Gemini? Let's do this. Party here. I don't have super effective damage against water. Just freeze dry from Vanny Lukes, but not the best way to do it. Maybe the team does need to be more balanced than this. The phone booth bar scene in Rayman was Dustin Hoffman wearing the Tom Cruise farted. Oh. I don't know the scene you're referring to, but I think I've heard of it. Oh, come on, that's not fair. That my snow warning came first. I was about to say, what's gonna happen with Pelipper's thing? Okay, well, we want to do freeze dry against Pelipper here if it hits. Let's see what happens. Let's protect. Just so I get, just so I get a read on their moves. It's still a good idea. Yes, Mega Starmie has grown on me. I still think regular Starmie is great on its own. Oh yeah, and Starmie, reference to Ultraman. We want to keep talking about Ultraman. Wide guard. Okay. What did that do exactly? I forget. Anyway, beautiful freeze dry. Extremely effective. Extremely effective. Ultra effective. Double super effective. 4x damage. However you want to say it. Electroshock. We may want to switch out Starmie here, huh? It's gonna have super effective damage against Vanny Lukes, that much I know for sure. But yeah. Well, I think I want to hit that Excadrill with water damage. Electroshock is gonna be a special move, I think, so... Let's see if we can protect well enough from that. Depends on who moves faster, too. Alright, Liquidation on Excadrill. Beautiful. The one-hit KO I was hoping for. They'll be down to their last two Pokemon, which is a boon to us. Because then this Electroshock looks more like Starro. Yeah. Starman. Makes you think of the pro wrestler in like that old school wrestling game. Alright. Yeah, the rain makes it work immediately, right? That's why the protected self message came up last time, but that was good. Now Electroshock again. We still have mostly an advantage here. It's definitely time for Spiritomb. Somebody's gonna get cursed here. And I think it should be Arcaludon. But that depends on what their next Pokemon is. Primarina. You can be freeze-dried! Yeah, we're in danger otherwise from his fairy type moves. We gotta try cursing Arcaludon. Ideally both of them, but let's see if this does good damage. Nice damage. I was thinking it was gonna be much less. I think what really made a difference against Pelipper is that it's extremely effective. Okay. Gallade is gonna be in trouble against Primarina, so that's not good. That Moonblast is gonna hit hard too. This duel can go either way. This battle can go either way. I'm down to one Pokemon, I think. I think I'm gonna be down to one Pokemon now. I still insist on the bloody curse. I will not stop it. No, actually, it was a good idea. Poltergeist. Foul play. Wouldn't have done that much for us right here. Gallade has some nice effectiveness against Arcaludon, but Primarina is the danger here. We gotta try hitting Primarina with everything we've got, because we need to. Leaf Blade. Let's try Leaf Blade. Nice counter. What do I have Leaf Blade for? I just went for recommended movesets, but what were we thinking about also? Were we thinking... What is it a counter against... What? Well, here is a counter against Primarina, but in general. Anyway, I'm glad that worked. Electro Shot, that's gonna hurt. Still quite a bit of damage, you know? Yeah, we wasted that recruit on the Archaludon we went for. The moveset could have been better. Oh yeah, I figured it was gonna be something like this. Now, Curse is gonna help. If Gallade moves before that Archaludon here, Sacred Sword will do something great. That might be enough to make it faint. If not, then it's over for us. What a clutch. What a freaking clutch. Another crazy battle. This can go either way. Maybe it should move first. Trunks should move first, I think, but I'm not sure. See, it fits the name. It has all that blue of Trunks' hair, at least in Super. And it's about swords with this Gallade, right? If I evolve it to Mega Gallade, it would lose the sharpness ability. And therefore, we don't want to, like, focus only on sharp moves like that. Beautiful. So freaking close! My goodness! What a battle. What a battle right there. But that's double the wins compared to the losses. That's good right there. We are just faring so much better in doubles than singles. It's so funny. Either way, I feel like both teams do need to change quite a bit. I'm glad we're still doing great things in Champions, though. I feel like... I don't know. It was gonna get stale after 3 streams already. But... no, I could see this being here next week as well. I'm saying this because... we're actually gonna leave it short and sweet today, Tajigen. That's gonna be the end of the stream today. And what we're doing with Pokemon Champions. Let's do that right there. Give me a second here. And check a few things before we transition back to Satsudan and things like that. Hi. Let's talk about the schedule. Tomorrow may be a much longer affair. Because it's Shadowbringers FF14 Final Fantasy Friday we're doing. It's time once again to go into main content. Because this is not MSQ, but it's still main content. Nier Automata Alliance Raid. Oh yes. And some other things. Depending on how it goes, it may not be that long. I don't know. It's FF14 we're talking about, so that can be such a long freaking time. It's been fun indeed, Caleb. Yeah, tomorrow's Friday in California. Shoot! Bang, bang, bang. I know the reference you're making. Instead of today's Friday in California. Kakurenja, ni ninja, ni ninja. But then Legend CA, that might be an even longer affair than Shadowbringers. It certainly was that way last week, so watch out for that. As it may be the final CA stream at last. We do some other loose ends. We're not going to do the completion of the Pokédex on the stream. I'll maybe do that off stream afterwards on my own. But we will try to do all the side missions that are left, as well as a particular Pokemon I still need to go for. Some of them have been pending, and I already have all the Pokemon needed, and I just need to, like, do the thing to complete them. Levan, I need to talk to Levan for one of them. That's very necessary. And more FF14, Crafting Mania, which is potentially a more relaxing stream as we did on the last, like, Crafting FF14 stream. But it is with the ambition to get every Crafter class and Fisher. It's 3 of them that need to get to at least level 70, ideally more than that. Alchemist I already got to 70, Leatherworker is beyond 70, Botanist is beyond that. So that we get to do the Crystalline meme. And we also do it on the stream because I'm just obsessed like that, ambitious like that. It pays off, I think. It's gonna pay off with the way the stories are going to intersect, much like they did for the role quests. And it's all based on the Crystalline meme and all that. And I'll need to unlock it because I'll need to do the leave quests to keep leveling them up further. I think, though, for the ally societies that are going to use crafting and gathering in the later patch content, which we still want to do on stream, like we include that, you just need to be level 70. It just gets a bit dangerous when you go elsewhere and the mobs are like higher level or something, but it could be done potentially. We could try. But yeah, Armorer, Weaver, and Fisher need to get to level 70. Fisher is in the 50s right now. Whereas the other 2 are in the 60s. So Fisher is a bit further back, and that's the most time-consuming one. It may be more fishing than crafting this Sunday. We'll see. I'll see what free time I can have for it. Who knows? I maybe even hop in right now after the stream, but Probably not. Probably not. There's some things I'm taking care of. Or I'll just do it super quickly, super briefly. Would be nice to do the Maelstrom, the grand company, like provision things. The provisioning, where you craft or collect something for them and you give it to them. And that helps. But anyway, what is great about fishing is that I can multitask with it, so it might be good to work with that. But anyway, all the waiting rooms are up in the YouTube side for all the coming streams, Tajigen. I do hope to see you for them. Thanks for coming to today's stream, whether you did it on the Twitch side or on the YouTube side or any other dimension somehow. We are multidimensional, are we not? Hey, make sure to like and subscribe on the YouTube side of things. Follow me on Twitch, all of the good stuff. Hi. It's been wonderful. We started the stream in great fashion. More wins than losses. 8 wins, 4 losses. I'll take that. I'll take that. Let's see if we eventually make it to the Ultra Ball tier or beyond. I mean, either way, we're champions. The game is called Champion, so every tier is Champion tier in this game, right? Right? My logic is flawless. Let's end it on that note, alright? お疲れ様でした。